this is Katie, Charlie, and we would like to welcome you to our video and to our channel. This is the first video of this year, so we would like to wish everyone out there a very happy and blessed, healthy, joyous, and prosperous 2020, as they say, because I didn't have a chance to come earlier right after the New Year's. I had another video planned, and that will be kind of like that first New Year's video on our channel with the coffee and everything. That is coming later this weekend, but I had some requests. I actually opened some of the messages on my Instagram earlier this week, and there were ladies asking me about Rosalie's measurements, or the measurements of Rosalie's scalp. So I thought, I promised that I would do a little comparison video. I always do these. I think I find comparison or size comparison videos very helpful. I always watch them, excuse me, when I'm deciding between sculpts. I like to see the sculpts in reality, not only when I go to dealers' websites and you have nicely posed prototypes, but I want to see the babies in action, as they say, in collector's possession, in videos and pictures, lying next to the sculpts that I may know. And I think Ramsey is very widely known, so I picked Ramsey. And I picked Ramsey sculpt for another reason, because these two sculpts, actually, if you go to dealers' websites, they both are mentioned, they both have the same measurements. Both of these sculpts are mentioned or listed as 20 inches kids. I'm so sorry, guys, I apologize. I don't know why I'm coughing. So let me start for all new collectors and new subscribers who may not be all that familiar with all the sculpts. Here on the left side, that is my Julian. He's a Ramsey by Cassie brace. And on the right side, that is Rosalie by Olga Auer. These are the only two sculpts in my collection that are not Laura Lee Eagle sculpt. And I'm planning to add another sculptor this year. I'm kind of almost decided about this baby, so I'm very excited. But yes, so again, this is Ramsey by Cassie brace, and this is Rosalie by Olga Auer. That's my newest addition. These are my two only boys in my collection, and dealer sites both are saying or have these two sculpts listed as 20 inches. Now, I don't need to be a wizard to tell that Ramsey sculpt is bigger in my eyes. It's also more voluptuous, or it has more volume, even though Rosalie is not all that skinny chicken either. So I'm going to measure both of them right here on camera, and I will let you know. I have, I don't know, I can't see what's happening on my screen, so hopefully I will I will be on spot. But I have my contractor's measure tape here, and I also have a tailor's measure tape for measuring the limbs. So these two boys are kind of like straightened, these two babies, but let me start here with Ramsey. And he is right now 18 inches. He would be 20 inches if his legs were straight. And Rosalie's case is going to be very similar to Levi's, I suspect, because his legs are even more curled. His legs actually remind me of Levi's legs. So this baby is definitely not 20 inches. Let me lay this baby straight. And he's 17 inches. Not even 17, with curled legs. So he's probably even smaller than Levi. But if his legs were straight, he would be 20 inches as well. It's, at least that's what sculptor sites and dealer sites are saying. But definitely, my Ramsey, my Julian, he fits newborn perfectly, and also 1 month. in European, especially Spanish brands, he's chubby, I buy 1 month because I don't like to babies to be squished into clothing. Now what I want to do next is, excuse me, I'm in my sweatpants today. What I want to do next is to measure diameter of or circumference, and his head is 13 3/4, almost 14 inches, versus Rosalie. Rosalie's head is really much smaller. It's 13 inches. Once again, let me check because I don't know. Oh no, 13 inches as well. What in the heck? No. Okay, it's 13 and a half. So here is a ½ inch difference. This is 13 and a half inches and Rosalie's head is 13 inches in diameter. Let me measure the limbs. Limbs on Rosalie are nice. You can see shoulder and everything. And oh my goodness. So it's around 6 inches, more than 6. Yeah, it would be 7 inches because it's slightly bent. So let's say 7 inches versus, and this is Ramsey's hand. It's the shoulder joint is nicely done too. This hand would be 8 inches if I measure correctly. So, and obviously Rosalie's hands are skinnier than Ramsey's. I'm gonna measure the shoulder here. It's 4.5 inches, and his is almost 5 inches. So there's almost an inch difference. And the legs, oh brother, okay, legs are almost, it's 9.5 versus nine and a half. So in length, surprisingly in length, these two legs seem to be same length, but obviously their thighs are same, but I would say that calf area and little feetsies are smaller on Rosalie, even though maybe not even, because soles, let me measure his soles. His sole is 3 inches and Rosalie's sole is something under 3 inches. So they're basically almost the same. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I would definitely say my final verdict is that Ramsey is chubbier. He's chubbier and he appears longer for some reason. Now we have to take into consideration that these two babies, they were two different kind of bodies. Body makes a huge difference. You can change the size with simply changing the dough sweet body on your baby. If you feel, a lot of people, they do it with preemies. If they feel like they have hard time shopping for little preemie clothing, they change the bodies on their babies for longer ones to make babies actually a newborn size. So definitely these two bodies are not the same. Also, we have to take into consideration not only the doll sweet body, but also how we stuffed and filled baby's body. So this all comes into play. But optically or visually, if I look at these two babies, they look not completely the same. Ramsey is definitely on a bigger side. He's chubbier. There is definitely a difference in circumference of the skull or head, and also in a length and circumference of the limbs, even though legs, I would say that legs are the same length, but Ramsey's are chubbier. Their heads definitely are not the same though. Little Rosalie is just smaller. He's more on a smaller size. When I actually lay Rosalie next to my Evie, which I may actually do, but my Evie is dressed, let me remove my Julian here. Sorry, Charlie. I'll bring my baby Evie. In length, look at that, guys. They're definitely very, very similar in proportions and in length. Not to mention that their hair and rooting is similar. Look at that. Little Evie, she's 18 inches originally, and she is stretched. So this baby, it visually is 18 inches. Rosalie is mentioned to be 20 inches, and his or her legs are bent just as Levi, so that's why that illusion of him being kind of like scrunched. But I still think that these two are closer in size than little Ramsey baby. And I'm going to change my little Felix because I haven't really even shown him since I've got him on my channel. So I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. Okay, so we are back. I'm going to dress little Felix here. Once again, let me brush his hair because it's all messy. Well, not all messy, but it could benefit from a little brush out. But look at him. So he is, again, Rosalie by Olga Auer, and he's my newest addition. I don't know if you will be able to see on a close-up details. I can't see my screen. This is the very first time after a very long time that I have my phone turned the other way because I wanted to zoom. I'm not at my usual filming spot because of my back. It's been really bothering me. So I'm going to put this little velour piece. I think I got this one from Ines's sale last year. Or no, like year and a half ago. This is the first size, and I got it for my, oh my goodness, for my Chloe Marie back then, for my Jeep. And ever since I had this piece, and there are certain pieces, I circulate my clothing. I think we all do it. I also usually use all pieces in baby's wardrobe, or most of them, not all. Most of them I use once, and then I sell them at my store. They're new. I just use them for one video, or even sometimes not even a video, it's a photo shoot, you know, when I don't have time. And then I sell them for a discount. So it's definitely a great deal because these babies, you know, for one video, it's nothing. It's like when you go to a store and you try on the jeans or a blouse or a dress for a few minutes. So most of them I sell, most of my clothing for my babies, but there are certain items that I keep forever because they have either emotional value or they are gifts from my friends or from my subscribers, or they are special pieces that I absolutely adore. I love velour. I absolutely love velour. I always did, and especially for cold months, velour is such a snuggly fabric. it's amazing how babies are snuggly, especially with kids like Rosalie or little Levi. The kids there are naturally, they curl, and they see he has the very same or very similar sculpting. His legs or her legs. It's Rosalie. It was supposed to be a girl, or most of them I see are girls, but the natural way how they sculpted this sculpt, the legs should be up there, but his head is elevated, so it's going to be harder to pose in that way, but you know what I mean. So where was I? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was at those special pieces of clothing, and this is one of them. As I said, I've had this little piece. It's oatmeal, very, very light color, and it has these like cutouts in there, but they're not. It's I don't know how to describe this, but it's velour. It's super soft, and that's something that I would actually put on my little newborns for sure, without even hesitation. I live in Chicago, so obviously our winters are not pleasant. They're pretty harsh. Even though I can't complain, because so far this winter hasn't been awful. We had one crazy Arctic winter storm in November, I think, or it was beginning of December. It was absolutely way too soon for that kind of weather, and then it warmed up, and during the Christmas we were in 50s. So I love that. I don't need white Christmas. Give me a nice Christmas in 50s or 60s, and I'm just the happiest trooper out there. So it was really nice, but it's still colder than in some states south. And this is my little boy. I will be posing this little one for a picture later, but I just wanted to show you. And again, this is the pillow that one of the pillows that I introduced to you in my previous video. It was made by Jacalyn Cassidy. It's my special pillow for videos, the one that elevates the baby's head, and on the other side there it has felt, so baby doesn't slide. He's pretty much staying at the same spot where I put him at the beginning of changing. So I'm very, very satisfied with these pillows. And here's another one, same feature, and it was made by Jacalyn as well. Here's her logo. I will link that video down below in my description, and also I will put the card, some info card, into my video where you can click and go see. These are these are offered by Jacalyn. She already had quite a few orders, so I'm very happy about that. I will be ordering also more. I have a couple of them. I'm going to give one away to one of my subscribers who were commenting under that video. And yeah, so I just wanted to remind about this pillow. And here is baby Felix. How about I brush his hair? And this is I kind of love that freshly brushed look with not completely soaked hair, but just slightly wet. And this routine is absolutely amazing, especially for boys. Let me bring up his little swirl. I hope you can see. It looks like human hair, and it's so soft, so silky. It's a couple of colors mixed together to bring the depth and definition, and also lighter hair around the face. Not much lighter, but just a little bit. And here he is, my little boy. So yes, I'm going to cuddle this one. I'm going to take some pictures. I will be bonding with him tonight with this little one. I haven't had any time to, as I said, to spend with him, so he really deserves the time of his own. I have him and baby Evie and Isabella out. My Catherine and my Julian, they're packed very carefully. And also Carolinka. I will be bringing Carolinka out because she needs, well, she's the last baby that I haven't changed since Christmas, so I need to change her out of that Christmas set into something more comfy. That will be coming maybe tomorrow, but no, tomorrow I have another video coming. As I said, this weekend I need to do coffee with Katie. I need to address few things, and I also want to show you my little Reborn life hack, another one, you know me. So yes, thank you so much everyone who is still here, who watched this video till the end. Again, I want to wish every one of you happy new year. I will be back as I promised. Baby Felix says hi, aunties and uncles. If you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, about dimensions, measurements, maybe clothing brand fit on any of the sculpts that I have in my collection, especially Rosalie and Ramsey, please don't hesitate and ask down below in comment section. To all of you, I want to wish you the wonderful rest of this evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.